Greetings, my First Baptist Church youth. I want you to enjoy the lesson presentation. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know at youth department at fbcmainstreet.org. I would absolutely love your feedback. Okay? All right. So we're going to talk about celebrating with enthusiasm. God's people offer praise. Um, And in this lesson right here, we're going to talk about David dancing before the ark. This is going to be 2 Samuel 6, 1 through 5, and 14 through 19, okay? All right. All right. So we have 2 Samuel 6, 1 through 5. David again brought together all the able young men of Israel, 30,000. He and all his men went to Bala in Judah to bring up from there the ark of God, which is called by the name of the Lord Almighty, who is enthroned between the cherubim on the ark. They set the ark of God on a new cart and brought it from the house of Abinadab, which was on the hill. Oh. Uzzah and Ahel, sons of Abinadab, were guiding the new cart with the ark of God on it, and Ahel was walking in front of it. David and all Israel were celebrating with all their might before the Lord, with castanets, harps, timbrels, sistrums, and cymbals. David and all Israel were celebrating with all their might before the Lord, with castanets, harps, lyres, timbrels, sistrums, and cymbals. That's 2 Samuel 6 and 5. Celebrations can be diverse and include various elements, which is what David did when he celebrated in music and dance with God's people. Graduations, births, holidays, and milestones are just some of the ways that the joys that we celebrate. Um, what was the last thing that gave you joy? How did you celebrate? How has your week been? And is there anything you feel you can celebrate about the week? Hmm? Okay. So 2 Samuel 6, 14 through 19. Um, Wearing a linen ephod, David was dancing before the Lord with all his might, while he and all Israel were bringing up the ark of the Lord with shouts and the sound of trumpets. As the ark of the Lord was entering the city of David, Michal, daughter of Saul, watched from a window, and when she saw King David leaping and dancing before the Lord, she despised him in her heart. They brought the ark of the Lord and set it in its place inside the tent that David had pitched for it. And David sacrificed burnt offerings and fellowship offerings before the Lord. After he had finished sacrificing the burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, he blessed the people in the name of the Lord Almighty. Then he gave a loaf of bread, a cake of dates, and a cake of raisins to each person in the whole crowd of Israelites, both men and women, and all the people went to their homes. All right, there was a cause for the celebration. We already know, but let's go over it. David had been appointed king of Israel at 30 years old and defeated the Philistines. He then gathered a group to bring the ark to Jerusalem. As they approached Jerusalem, David took off his royal garments and danced. So different denominations tend to worship in a more expressive way. Some may hum and some sit still, which is okay. Either way. Some folks clap their hands, you know. Some people dance all over the place. Don't let anyone get in the way of your worship ever, because that's between you and, the Lord. So God saved us, gave his life for you and me. So he deserves our praise, right? Okay. So do me a favor, check out this video. It's just a little clip of David dancing as they took the ark and to place it in the tent. Okay? All right. If you have any questions again, just hit me up at youth department at fbcmainstreet.org, or you can always give me a text or a call on my cell phone. Okay? Love you guys. Have a good one. Okay?